start off with that. Let's get Rule 4 and 1. Okay.
Mm.
All right. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh by
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
by
by
Hashem,
Hashem, Kakadash.
Kakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being a great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation. Hopefully, they got there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole flag, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in you. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, with GMS Mississippi Camp on the brother Yasha Moth to my right.
Halak.
All right, and what we're going to get into tonight, dealing with how the law, all right, is going to set order, all right, in the earth, but before we get that, let's get Ephesians 2 and 8, all right, because we're not saved, all right, from our current situation based off keeping the law, all right, we will rehearse the righteous acts, and we're going to get into those things, okay, but we have a grace period in which we have opportunity to showcase our faith, okay, but even within that, all right, the law, okay, is another way to showcase our faith in this wicked society, man.
Mm.
Okay, and we're gonna get into these things. So yeah, let's get it.
This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8.
Yep.
For by grace are ye saved
Yep.
through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is gifted of the Most High.
Yeah. So through grace are we saved? Because what Yahweh Shah did when he was sacrificed, all right, for our sins, he created a grace period to where we was subjugated to the consequence of the law. All right, Yahweh Shai, all right, didn't come to abolish the law, and that's what Christians push. All right, that's what you had these guys from Boston pushing, as if Yahweh Shai came to abolish the law. Okay, or they'll say the law of the Messiah is above the law of Moses. Well, there's no contradiction. Okay, but what Yahweh Shai did, he established a grace period to where we wasn't under the consequences of the law of Moses. Okay, but that law, all right, is still a standard, okay, that we was supposed to take heed to, okay, and we're gonna prove that. Look at Matthew 5 and 17, Bible shot, okay, and that's what Christians do. They try to play Yahweh Shai against the Old Testament. Nah, man, he was in sync, all right, with the Old Testament, man. Okay, but he established a grace period so we will have the opportunity to showcase faith. Because if we were still on the consequences of that law of that first covenant, okay, we wouldn't be able to showcase faith because we couldn't hold up to that law in captivity in this flesh. Because we really in two captivities. All right, we're in the captivity of Esau, Edom. Then we're captive to this flesh, man. Okay, go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 16.
Start 17.
17.
Yep.
Think not that I have come to destroy the law,
Yep,
or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
but to fulfill. He have not come to destroy the law or the prophets, but to fulfill. Because he fulfilled everything prophetically that was concerning the Messiah. He was from the seed of David, born in Bethlehem. Okay? He was bruised for our iniquities. All right? He came into Jerusalem on a coat of an ass. Okay? He fulfilled everything written in the prophecy concerning his coming. Okay? And now he's getting ready to fulfill the rest of the things written in the prophecies concerning his second coming, man. Alright? But he didn't come to destroy the law. Okay? He just created a grace period. Because even within the grace period, we're commanded to do what, man? Okay? Keep the commandments to the best of our ability, man. Okay, you can say something?
Yeah, I guess so. This
is you got it.
John chapter 5, verse 14. Because this is an example of grace. Afterwards, Yahweh shall find in him Afterwards, Yahushua found him in the temple and said unto him, Behold, thou wait, this
You read up
14.
something.
Yeah. 14. Yeah, 15. Yeah. Alright. You want me to read? I'm gonna go up verse or
Where you at?
you said go up verse.
No, I'm talking about read up, talking about speak
Oh,
up.
okay.
Voice,
This is John chapter 5, verse 14.
Yep.
Afterwards, Yahushua found him in the temple and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest worse things come unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
This was an example of grace because once you committed a sin worthy of death, you were supposed to die. There was no chance to get it right. It was then there and done.
Mm-hmm.
You see, grace said, sin no more. Something worse would happen.
Mm-hmm.
You was given space, like how your banks will give you grace, like, okay, this is a time period so you can get yourself settled, so you can get things right, then you can come back and pay us. We'll come back at a later date. We can do this at a later date. That's what Yahushua gave to us. He said, all right, the Father we're gonna come back with judgment at a later date. Get it right now.
That's it. And when grace is up, the only thing that's gonna remain is judgment. Matter of fact, get that real quick. And since you said that's a beautiful point. The Father through the Son, through Yahushua, is gonna bring judgment at a later date. Okay? See, grace pretty much just suspended the consequence of the law of Moses. It didn't eradicate the law of Moses. Okay? It just suspended the consequences that came for breaking certain laws that was worthy of death, man. Okay? So yeah, get that in 2nd Ezra 7. I won't say 30. Start at 33.
You said 37?
Yeah, 2nd Ezra chapter 7.
Verse.
Start at 33.
This 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 33.
Yeah.
And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment.
See that the Most High shall appear on the seat of judgment. This is the end of the grace period. And now, is the Most High going to literally appear on the throne? Okay? No, it's going to be Yahushua in that chariot. Okay? And he's going to come represent his Father. The judge, Yahushua is going to represent the Heavenly Father's judgment in the earth. And he's been given power and authority to execute that judgment. So that throne of the Most High is Yahushua in that chariot, man. Okay, go ahead.
And miseries shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end.
Yeah, so the misery and long suffering is for who? The elect. Because now we thirst for righteousness. You see? We're miserable in this wicked society, man. Like we're vexed. Like there's a true vexation that comes from being in this society, man. Okay? As we have, pretty much remembered our first love, which is the wisdom of Yahweh by Shema Shai, man. We fallen back in love with our power. Now we've begun to hate wickedness, man. So there's a misery and long suffering that we have to go through, all right, as we yearn to be back at one with our power, as we yearn to see the earth reign in righteousness, man. And what standard is the earth going to be ran in? The law. So if the earth is going to be ran by the law, why not be familiar with that law? You got it, bro. You finna say something?
Okay, yeah. Look, the earth is gonna be ran by law, as you said. Why not be familiar with? You already wanna. It's like preparing for a test. You want to be familiar with the answers. You want to be familiar with the ways you're supposed to go before you get there. So you have a better sense of what to do and what not to do. To be prepared to have a smooth sailing, so to speak, a smooth transition. Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Continue. Verse 34. But judgment only shall remain.
But judgment only shall remain. Grace gonna be over with. Judgment only shall remain. Okay? Because just like the brother said, the judgment has been postponed to a later time. That's why the slaying of the Lord gonna be from one end of the earth to the other. That's the Lord catching up on judgment, man. How Shai coming back to catch up on judgment. And he's gonna judge according to this law. Okay? That's why scripture say your own sin shall be a witness against you to this day. What is sin? Transgression of the law. The earth is in the condition that it's in. People are like, when you look at our circumstances, we see the planet Earth is a gigantic classroom for the sons of God. And we're learning, okay, the effects of not, establishing this law in the earth. Okay, the things that were supposed to be made for our pleasure and our joy has been defiled under not having the law. You see? You look at everything, the food, the women, okay, or what they call money, all this defiled, all right, family, okay? Everything that was made for us to enjoy in the earth has been defiled at the removal of the law. Okay? So as the sons of God, we're in this situation where in this grace period, things are supposed to click. See, this is when it's supposed to click. Because in the grace period we can think. Because we're not so overly concerned without not going off and being put to death. Or being, being judged. So we can think. And the main thing we analyzing is how jacked up the earth is without the law, man. You can say something.
Yeah, we can, as you said, we can think, but we can also, see it. Because now we seeing the effect. You live longer to see the effect of what happened. You live long enough to see the effect of adultery. You live long enough to see the effect of
women being promiscuous.
Women being promiscuous.
Niggas that's supposed to be stoned for being lazy. Like we see the effects of letting them niggas grow up. And they impregnate the nation. It's like, damn. What you got, bro?
You get to see the effects of it, because once you were put to death, you got the feel, but you didn't see the real effect. But now as it kept on growing, getting worse and worse, you be like, I see why. This is the reason. I wish I would have known better, but now we do.
Now, and the Most High, like, sit in it for a minute. Your black ass. You got it, bro.
Truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong.
Your truth shall stand, faith shall wax strong. Who faith? The faith of the elect. Because as we see prophecy constantly unfolding, our faith is waxing strong, man. Because it's to the point now, it's just a waiting game. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just a waiting game. Like, we know what it is. The thing is just waiting for this thing to get kicked to the next phase. You see? So our faith is waxing stronger and stronger by the things we see. Everything we see increases our faith. Whether it's war, tension in the Middle East, okay? They marketing the CBDC, their digital currency, okay? Or niggas bugging out. Because guess what? All this prophetic. So everything we're seeing is a faith booster, man. And our faith is waxing strong in this thing. Go ahead.
If I may add, how this place is waxing worse and worse with wickedness. That's the faith book, because we understand. You get to see, but okay, we're living in this place that's spiritually Egypt and Sodom. You get to see what's going on. You see them changing the kinds. A man transitioning to a woman. You see that in scriptures. You like, what that mean? What that mean back then? Now you see it.
Times of Noah. Just in the days of Noah. You got it, bro.
Verse 35. And the work shall follow, and the reward shall be shown, and the good deed shall be of force, and wicked deeds shall bear no rule.
Yeah, so good deeds according to what? What standard are we measuring good? Okay? And with us, it's going to begin with faith. Okay, well, what does faith promote? It promotes works. Okay, through faith, we want to be as pleasing to our power as possible, man. Okay, by doing what's commanded to the best of our ability, man. Okay, and the main commandment is to teach this word. So if Yahweh Shai, you can say that's one of his commandments. You know, Jacob try to say Yahweh Shai commandments. Well, one of the commandments is to go and teach. Well, when we're teaching, what are we teaching? Get that real quick in Isaiah 50:81. When we teach, what are we to say? You know, we don't beat Jake over the head with the law. All right, but if you, all right, listen regularly, you're gonna hear, okay, particular things about the law, things we can keep. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet,
Yep.
and show my people their transgressions.
Yeah, so cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, show our people thy transgression. Okay, go ahead.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
And the house of Jacob their sins. Okay, what is sin? The breaking of the law. You see? So the only way to do that is to show them where they're going off. Now we don't, we're not telling Jake to about the mixed fabric. Okay, being separate from your woman when she's on a monthly. We don't go into all that, man. But the main thing is idolatry. We tell them, hey, look, them pagan holidays of Christianity, the Christian church, we go into those things, man. Okay? Because that's a stronghold on Jake. This culture that comes with idolatry, man. Hey, you see? And you look at the law, a lot of the law was anti-Egypt. Thou should not mar the corners of your beard or the corners of your head. That's what they were doing in Egypt. Them lineups, them bald heads. There was a law about the bald. Yeah. You go to Egypt, you see the bald heads, the ancient Egypt they would have. Okay? So you go into the law, it was a standard against ancient Egypt. How much more is it a standard against spiritual Egypt, man? Okay? Was they just wilding out? You see? There's some more in it. Now go back to real quick. Go to Baruch 4 and 1. Yeah, what I call for you. Get a few more.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the law that endured forever.
And the law that endured forever. Okay? Do we understand grace? Is that? Of course we do. All right? And we're in the grace period. All right? But when you go into the scriptures, the scripture promote the law heavily, man. But you see, just like Elder Ariala, they did the live stream in Dallas. All right, going into these things, and he made the statement that the scribes and Pharisees, the wicked scribes and Pharisees that was in leadership position, they wasn't in the spirit, and they couldn't even they couldn't administer the law correctly amongst Israel. They was off balance. Even when when they brought the woman to Yahweh and said she got caught in the act of adultery. Well, if she got caught in the act, that means the man was there too, right? Why wasn't he brought? Okay? Show you how partial was when Jake came to judgment. Okay? The man that got healed, after 38 years of not being able to get to the pool when the angel touched the water. And nigga, pulled up on your house shot talking about the Sabbath. Because he healed the man that was paralyzed for 38 years. Okay, when really, them niggas should have been regulating. Okay? And making sure people got in the pool, everybody got their chance to get in the pool. Okay? So these same men, all right, don't give two damns about you, just like those ancient scribes and Pharisees. They use the law as a weapon, as a way to have leverage on Israel and say, look how holy I am. Look how filthy you are. Okay? They wasn't in the right spirit of the law because the law is ruled in love. Okay? You got it, bro.
In the law that endure forever, all they keep it shall come to life.
All they should keep it come to life. Because you go into the law, it gives you a purpose. As an Israelite man, as an Israelite woman, when you really go into the law, it's all about it's about duty and purpose, man. Okay? And once we tapped into who we were, the sons of God, we're brought back to life, man. We those lively stones. Go ahead.
But such as leave it shall die.
But such as leave it shall die. Okay? So we're in the time now when that grace period is up and it's time to judge by that book. Okay? It's gonna be just a mass slaughter. All right? And this wisdom and in the laws is wisdom. That's another thing. Jake tried to make it seem like the law was grievous, but no, the law was wisdom. What's that in what's that? 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. We got Deuteronomy 4 and 5.
This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Yep. Whosoever committed sin transgresses also the law.
Yep.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Yep.
And ye know that he was manifest to take away our sins, and in him is no sin.
So let's get 1 John 5 and 3. I think that's what I want. Let's see. It's 5 and 3. Yeah, 1 John 5 and 3. Yep.
This is 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love this is the love of Yahweh Shem Shah, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Yeah, his commandments are not grievous. Okay? The Lord does require us to live by a standard, man. Okay? And the ways of the Lord is not grievous. It's wisdom. Let's prove that first Deuteronomy 4 and 5. I mean Deuteronomy, I said first Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5.
Yep.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Yeah, so Moses speaking to the sons of Israel. Go ahead.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
This is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations. Okay, go ahead.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
So the law was set up for us to be an example of righteousness. All right, and for us to be a showcase of the Most High wisdom by the way we dealt as a people. Okay, and we're gonna get back to that. Okay, we're here to get back to that, man. But what's gonna put that in order? The law. Okay, let's get what was Solomon 8:1? You can say something?
Oh yeah, I want to say because the law, we went to before, the law makes you noble. The law makes you noble because you understand how to conduct yourself along with the people in the earth. You know, it's like, and also like the nobles was like the word that come to mind is icons for the people. They like the lower level people looked at the nobles for how to move
as a standard.
And that was the law. And you keep the law, and the law makes you noble. And they see that standard, they gonna what? Try to pattern themselves after you.
Yeah. And that was the intention from the beginning. We fell from their responsibility. When we couldn't do right, all right, we was removed from their responsibility, man. Okay, that's what we're getting back to. All right, and like the brother going into that law was a form of wisdom. Okay, where he dealt with inheritance, agriculture, farming, whatever, whatever you can think of, all right, marriage, okay, your diet, like the law, all right, had everything in
Hmm.
it.
It was for generating life. It was love was to protect you because now we see all eating these unclean foods makes you sick,
Yeah,
make you age, makes you
yeah,
makes you degrade.
yeah,
And the law said, "Hey, don't do that." It was basically giving you life,
yeah,
good life instructions.
yeah.
What you wanted, Wisdom Solomon?
Uh, William Solomon 8. No, is it? Yeah, William Solomon 8 and 1.
This is Wisdom Solomon chapter 8 verse 1.
Yep.
Wisdom reaches from one end to an excuse me. Wisdom reaches from one end to another mightily.
Yep.
And sweetly does she order all things.
And sweetly do she order all things. So this wisdom that we have is putting everything in order for us as a nation. First, it put us in order as an individual. Okay, then we start putting the things in order around us. All right, and once Yahushua comes back, what he's going to do? He's going to give us power over the nations. And what are we going to enforce? The law. Okay? When we're given power over the nation, that means that we're going to be able to enforce the laws of our forefathers, man, in the earth. Okay? Right now, all right, we have this grace period because we're going to need to showcase faith in these times, man. You see? So everything, is full circle. And when through the law, the earth is going to be healed. It's going to restore order back to the earth, man. No more baby mama culture, baby daddy culture. No, it's not going to be no such thing as a street nigga. All right, with no witchcraft. Okay, all under the law, man. So the law is going to be a beautiful thing, man. But we understand the balance of grace and rehearsing the righteous acts, man, in this captivity. You know, yeah, something else. Hey, with that, I pray that you brothers, all right, and you few sisters edified once again. We'll give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh, by
Bahashem,
Hashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushua, by Hashem,
Bahashem,
Kakadash,
Kakadash.
and double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully, shalom.
Shalom.